For 90 years, Catholic Charities East Bay has been a lifeline for families across Alameda and Contra Costa counties. They offer support in many ways, helping families move from crisis to stability. Here to share more about their powerful mission is CEO Mario Alioto. Mario, thanks for being here at Live in the Bay.
It's nice to be here, Jessica. Thank you.
Yes, you worked for 50 years with the Giants and went into retirement.
Right.
And you had a calling to get involved as a CEO with Catholic Charities East Bay. How do you get drawn out of retirement to lead this mission?
Well, I had a heck of a run with the Giants. Like you said, 50 yeyears with the team, and after the 2023 season, I kind of felt like it was time. I thought 50 years is a good span, and I saw a lot. Had a wonderful. The experience was wonderful, and I was off for 1 year, and but I didn't really want to retire. I just wanted to do something else and see what came along. And I heard about the Catholic Charities job, and I felt like, you know, maybe this is something I should try to do, and to take my business experience and put it into the charity world, and to do something. I live in the East Bay, and this is Catholic Charities East Bay, and I have to tell you, I've been in the job for 9 months, and I'm loving it. It's just that it's a different kind of work, but on the other hand, it's just as emotional. I mean, you talk about people's lives, and I think in the sports world, you know, the people who come to the ball games, it's an emotional game as well, and people come with different stories. So it's, in a way, it's similar, but I'm really enjoying it so far.
Yeah, incredible work that you guys are doing over there, helping families in support in different ways. Let's talk about some of the ways that you are supporting and what you help these families with.
Right. Well, what Catholic Charities East Bay, we have 3 offices, one in Richmond, Concord, and our headquarters is in Oakland. And as you mentioned, we're celebrating our 90th anniversary, but we have 3 key areas of help. One of them is housing, where, you know, we always say, you go from crisis to stability to well-being. And, you know, everyone in life sometimes runs into a crisis. It could be a big crisis, it could be a little crisis. And we want to be that organization that someone can come to when they need help. And in the housing area, if someone runs into, you know, an eviction situation where you need help with rent, or you're paying utilities or a security deposit, we have a lot of interest in the housing area. In immigration legal services, where our immigrant community and our neighbors, if you will, are looking to become citizens, and we help them in that process on the path to citizenship. And then in mental health, we have counselors that go into our schools, or actually we have counselors that go into people's homes who to keep families together. Oftentimes, if there's a situation where you may lose your kids to foster care, we try to prevent that. So I think we do great work, and I will say over the 9 months that I've been there, I've learned so much about the need. And now that I've seen people come into our offices who need help, how humbling that is for someone, you know, and it's very moving. And I think the work is amazing. The sad thing is, last year we had about 20,000 phone calls with our 3 offices, and we had the resources to take care of about 2,500 of those. So the need is so much greater than the resources. Yeah. And as you see, when we drive around the Bay Area, there's a need out there, and we're just trying to fulfill that. And I will say also that you know, everyone in need has a story, and everyone has a name, and we try to humanize the folks that we're trying to help, and we're all part of a community. And when you hear Catholic Charities, sometimes you think of a big organization that's nationwide, and we are a name, but we're just here in the East Bay. Our programs are different than maybe programs in other parts of the country, but we want to be part of the community, and that's what we've been doing. Yeah,
I know that, you know, the interactions that you have with families from the community are, you know, so special. What are some of the relationships or a story that you maybe want to share, you know, about the relationship and the bond that is formed with the Catholic Charities East Bay and the community? Yeah,
I'll give you one story. We had a golf tournament back in April, and after the event was over, a gentleman came up to me and he said, you know, I really have a story about Catholic Charities. I said, oh yeah, I'd love to know what it is. And he said back when he was 11 years old, at the Catholic Charities, his family escaped Vietnam, and Catholic Charities paid for the airfare for them to come to America. Wow. And he's now a sergeant with the Oakland Police Department. And we have other folks that we've helped who really become friends, and there's a bond between our staff and someone that we help. And we've had some of our folks who had been helped, and now they're on They're on a great path to their future, and they still stay in touch. They come around at Christmas time. I mean, it's really a beautiful thing. And again, we're just trying to make the East Bay a better place to live. It's a small neighborhood. We always say that San Francisco is a small city. Well, the Bay Area is a small community, and you know, helping people is kind of part of what life's about. And I think we have to look at everyone as our neighbors, whether you see them or not, or know them or not. In our own community, we're all part of the same neighborhood, if you will.
Absolutely.
And that's the work that we're trying to do.
For anyone that's watching and wants to get involved and be able to give back and help our communities, how can they do that?
Well, I recommend if you can go to our website, which is CCEB, as in Catholic Charities East Bay.org, cceb.org, and take a look at our site. You get a feel for our mission. And you can obviously, we're always looking for donations because it helps us keep this going. But between Alameda and Contra Costa counties, there are a lot of people out there. And I believe that if you know, the heart speaks to the heart. And if you can touch someone's heart about the work we do, and a lot of organizations do wonderful work. But now that I've seen firsthand the work that we do, I mean, I would encourage you to join our mission, take a look at our site, and it's really a wonderful feeling to help somebody.
Yeah, you're also having a big celebration. 90 years is a very long time, something worth celebrating. So tell me about the gala.
Yeah, we have a big gala planned for November 15th at, it's going to be at Christ the Light Cathedral in Oakland. It's about 300 people. It's almost sold out, and former San Francisco Giants pitcher Dave Dravecky, who we all know his story about when he had cancer and had his arm amputated. I'm not sure how he got him, but Dave is a good friend of mine through the Giants, and he's going to be our key speaker that night. If you never heard Dave speak, he is the best speaker I've ever heard publicly, and he has a wonderful story to tell. But go to our site. We have a couple tables left. It's going to be a wonderful event, and we'll celebrate the 90 years of us doing good work here in Alameda and Contra Costa counties.
Incredible, Mario. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing a little bit more about the work that you're doing. Just, you know, congratulations on this new position. And,
thank you.
You know, I know that this celebration is just going to be incredible to kick it all off.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
CCEB.org.
Yes.
Help us out.
To purchase tickets or to learn more about Catholic Charities East Bay, go to cceb.org.